The Quartering, Jeremy Hambley, longtime friend of the show, of course, big supporter of his channel. He's very notorious for having really shitty opinions and then not like standing by them and being like really weaselly and then agreeing to debates with people, myself and the Surfs included, and then not showing up. He's known for peeing in his basement and his wife going to get pizza with me instead of him, and him being really upset about that. But that's okay. We had a good time. So recently, Demi Lovato, they came out as non-binary. You may know Demi Lovato from all of the things that Demi Lovato has ever done. And so they're like, hey, my pronouns are they, them. And then he's like, I don't like that. I think that's stupid. And we're going to watch that video where he is mad about someone saying that they are non-binary. By the way, congrats on coming out, Demi. Happy to see that you're trying to live your best life. And this is not the first time they've talked about this. It's not even new at all. We talked about this on stream like a month ago. And they had a whole thing where they've gone through some trauma and they talked about that. They did I think there was like a documentary about it or something, or videos or something. Can't quite recall. But it definitely has been talked about. Demi discussed non-binary stuff in a magazine article recently. So anyway, Jeremy's really mad about it. But I wanted to go through this short thread first by SJW Spider-Man, who is on Twitter. I don't know. It's not our Spider-Man. It's a way better Spider-Man. Evotion is like B or C tier Spider-Man. But SJW Spider-Man, right up tippy top. Nice. And so here's the actually, I'll make it on the big screen for a second just so you can read it a little bit better. But here's this. This is just about the Quartering and not being an actual supporter of the LGBTQ community. Of course, if you don't know, the Quartering has his pronouns in his bio, and he says that he's an ally. He literally #ally, by the way, which is amazing. Obviously, you're not going to have allies that tell everybody that they're that with a #ally. He also says stuff like, I have 2 gay black dads and shit like that to try to avoid criticism, which is just the dumbest thing ever. But anyway, so let's start with him taking out the oldest anti-LGBTQ talking point, spreading the fear of the gay agenda, and that queer content is somehow going to warp kids' minds. I think we watched this video. This is going to be low quality because of Twitter, but this is just real quick.
I couldn't possibly be more clear. An agenda exists here, and it is obvious. Okay.
Mormon Jesus.
If you're going to tell me this,
Antipodian Squid, thanks, dude.
This is a children's cartoon.
Squid Inc.
Well, then you open yourself
all over
up
chat.
to the people that I could understand how they think.
It's very
way,
quiet.
That, why? Why is it important in a children's cartoon? Which characters are sleeping with the other characters?
So this is just very quickly. This is the She-Ra stuff when he was mad about She-Ra saying that who cares what their sexualities are? And it's like, bro, the characters might just be gay, dude. It's fine. It's whatever. I know it's quiet. It's not going to be better than that for a second. Here's Jeremy claiming that if we give kids trans role models, they will commit suicide. The hate mongering here is clear as day. Jeremy's textbook transphobic.
That a boyish-looking lesbian takes this and turns it into this? You mean to tell me that there's not some agenda there? I don't believe you. And I'm really nervous about this narrative about well, we need to show strong, powerful trans people to our kids. We need to give them this message at a time in their life in which they are confused already. If it is...
But we don't have to watch every single bit of these clips because we've watched these videos together already. And that was him being scared of trans people becoming normalized in media.
Because you can never please these people. No, we're not happy with your gay pride virtue signal. It wasn't gay enough. It didn't make what he's really saying, he or she or whatever.
Batty Bell, thanks for giving one to Storm.
This didn't make enough people uncomfortable. if you're going to raise awareness, you've got to make people want to throw up in their mouth. You've got to give them, this kind of thing.
Why would this make someone throw up in their mouth? See, this is what we're talking about, right? This is fucking dumb. Just really, really goddamn stupid. So anyway, that's a little bit of an intro to Jeremy's previous takes on the LGBTQ stuff because he's trash. So this is his recent video. This came out fucking today, I guess.
What's going on, everyone?
Oh, shut up for a second. So yeah, again, Demi Lovato came out as non-binary. Jeremy is very mad about it because they are just living a life that they choose. I don't understand why that would be a big deal. If someone wants to live a certain way, if you say that you are, because usually conservatives are like, I'm for freedom of speech. Well, I mean, part of that's expression as well. Are you not for that? Are you not for the freedom of expression? Well, just don't tell me what to say. It's like, it's not different than telling you my name. If you call me Jerry instead of Jake, I'm going to get annoyed with you. What? Like, I'm not going to interact with you. You're not respecting me. You know what I mean? I don't know what. Like, unless we have rapport and that's a nickname that came up organically. Like, you don't just get to fucking not call me and expect me to answer you and expect positive interaction from me by calling me not my name. Okay? I mean, if that's the way you want to fucking play it, but you can't claim that other people are being a dumbass when that's the way you choose to live your life. Katsui, thanks for following. So fucking dumb, dude. Just extra fucking stupid. Actual Jerry. So anyway, here's TheQuartering doing his dumbest impression of himself.
Jeremy here from TheQuartering, and Demi Lovato is desperately continuing to try and force herself back into the limelight.
Themselves, because they, them pronouns.
While there are some people.
So, also, he did this the other day to Jim Stephanie Sterling, everyone's favorite non-binary finery. By the way, big shout out to Jim Stephanie Sterling. I'm a big fan. I love you, and I think you're fantastic. Please be my friend. In the weirdest way possible. I mean, in not the weirdest way possible, or do I? So anyway, love you. Do really good work. If you guys aren't aware of who Jim Stephanie Sterling is, well, then you should check out very based video gaming related content over there on the Jim Sterling channel. They're fantastic, and so he got really mad at Sterling the other day. He was like big butt mad because he misgendered Sterling. During a sort of a tweet that was talking about their most recent video where they're like, hey, we lost subs due to transphobia, and here's why. Here's the thing that's going on. So I just wanted to let you know. Anyway, and it was sort of making fun of transphobes, and he really didn't fucking like that. So he misgendered. Everyone called him out, including myself, the Surfs, a million other people. And then he got really mad about that. And then at some point, I said it was weird that he drank cat piss. After the Surfs changed their name to TheQuartering drinks cat piss, because usually when Lance gets quote tweeted by somebody who's stupid, he'll change his name to blank drinks cat piss, which is amazing, and I love you, Lance. So that all of his followers see blank eats cat. Yeah, and so I said that's weird. He drinks cat piss. He got really mad anyway. So yeah. So yeah. They lost a bunch of subbies for that. So Demi Lovato came out a while back, really, but just sort of made a video about it, I believe, that made the rounds. And TheQuartering was like, this is a big grift. So here's his video saying that Demi Lovato is not actually non-binary and that they are a liar. Jeremy can't handle it. And he's going to probably misgender them a bunch more times, which may cause me to accidentally do it because he uses she, and that fucks me up. I hope I don't.
People that still listen to her music. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm
See?
not going
He's
to
already doing it.
disparage somebody for liking a particular type of music. My interest starts and stops with her antics, her
What is this her shit?
trying to cancel a family-owned yogurt shop for internet clout, her punching a backup dancer, her inserting
What is with this camera, bro?
herself into the DMX situation so that she can make his passing about her. She has
He has a lot of beef with Demi Lovato.
a long history of inserting herself into whatever's trending at the moment so that she can milk some clout from it. This morning, she decided to come out as non-binary.
I don't look. I guess he's just gonna do the misgendering thing the entire time. Pretty weird. Pretty fucking weird, dude.
And officially announced that her pronouns are now they and them. Congratulations, Hollywood or musician.
Can we count how many times he misgenders? I mean, if anyone has a count already, I'm not going back.
That took absolute zero bravery, and you sacrificed nothing to do it.
Wait, what? Wait, why do things need to be brave or sacrificial to be valid? I don't understand. Wait, what? Why? What's with this stunning and... I don't understand the right-wing stunning and brave shit. Where they go, ah, yes, stunning and brave. Ah, yes, stunning and brave. It's like, do people do that shit for reasons? Has anyone ever done something because it's stunning and brave? I don't. And then on top of that, obviously there's some part of it that at least takes, I don't know, strong will. If you don't want to call it bravery, which we don't have to, they have to deal with people like you, Jeremy. Like this isn't easy for people. As you can see, the harassment has come out of the woodwork for this. Drinking piss is pretty brave. That's true.
It's not going to cost you jobs. It's not going to cost... You're not a hero.
What? Wait. Did Demi Lovato say I'm a hero? I don't recall.
Maybe she really is non-binary. I don't know. I suspect she is not, though. I suspect that she's jumping on the train.
He's the trans identifier. He gets to choose. He gets to choose who's got what your gender is, dude. Like what?
Of politicizing this type of thing to get back into the news. I'm sure there are people out there that do genuinely identify as this.
Demi Lovato talked about this long ago. This is not new.
But I don't believe Demi Lovato is one of them. I don't want to gatekeep that community, but
you literally are.
I don't think Demi Lovato is interested in anything but changing the headlines
by
of
Jeremy.
her being an awful person. A month after attempting to cancel a yogurt shop, Demi Lovato now claims to be non-binary. Actor
Are we going to talk about the yogurt shop thing and why he's so fucking butt mad about it?
Demi Lovato recently posted a video where the actor claims to be non-binary and instructs people to now use they/them pronouns.
In the video, they say, and now I use they/them pronouns. It's not like instructing people. If we get to choose other people's genders, I have bad news, Jake. You're a demi girl now. I don't make the rules. I don't know how that works, but if that's what you want to say, you do it. You do that. Can we give Jeremy a bad gender? That's the thing. There's no bad genders, except all of them are bad. What?
The video comes a month after Lovato attempted to cancel a yogurt shop, The Big Chill, in Los Angeles, California, because the actor was upset that they had to walk past tons of sugar-free cookies and other diet foods before getting to the counter. Now, these diet foods, of course, were there.
Wait, is that canceling? Wait. Is saying I don't like that canceling?
to allow people with celiac disease or vegans or diabetics to still enjoy a treat here and there.
Let's just see. I mean, I guess we just gotta look it up. Let's see. But I mean, like, this is irrelevant. This is actually, fuck it. I don't care. Let's just say that Demi Lovato is 100% wrong about this. I don't care to know. I don't give a shit. Let's just say it. Let's steelman the position. Still a valid non-binary person. It's irrelevant. Had the place hate bombed by people, but again, this doesn't matter. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. Maybe they're fucking wrong about that. It's fucking irrelevant. So
but
silly.
Of course, everything that happens in the world is happening to Demi Lovato. You know, never mind all of the decisions that led her to this being her own until now. Look, I know that she had an addiction problem, and I wouldn't judge her for that. It affects lots of people. But I don't think that really makes it's an excuse for her being a garbage human.
Okay, so it looks like the gripe is diet culture vultures, which is a thing. Don't get me wrong. I definitely think that there's a big capitalist corporate push towards things that say the word diet or are adjacent to it. The word organic is used for this a lot of the time to mean healthy. It's like a dog whistle for it. And a lot of these things get the prices get hiked up on fucking normal stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things, man. Like that video can be correct and wrong at the same time. Where you could be like, well, I mean, they're just, you know, it's a business that's trying to deal with, catering to a variety of people's dietary needs, and also you can say that, well, they push it a lot, and it's a little abrasive. However, is that small business's problem? Is that their fault? Probably not. It's probably part of the market that they live in, and that small business has to exist under capitalism as well. But I don't think that Demi Lovato is the bastion of like economic and like social or marketing change that we need to be looking for. I think maybe this is just Demi Lovato is non-binary and that's it. That's the whole thing. Thanks, Owl Boy, for the almost 2 years. This is irrelevant to the culture, or to the conversation. I read culture here and then said it out loud because I'm Ron Burgundy. I can't do things.
She went on to claim that shop was using harmful messaging and labeling them as...
So is Jeremy basically doing the they were no angel thing, but for NBs now? Yeah, apparently.
Diet culture vultures. By the way, Los Angeles, I imagine, was one of the most locked down areas in the country at the time, might still be, for a multimillionaire to come in and try to squash a family-owned business.
I mean, the Big Chill has existed in Los Angeles, California for 36 years. I think they're fine.
Because they didn't know who she was is hilarious. The Big Chill did not take her claims lying down. They responded, "We cater to all of our customers' needs for the past 36 years.
I don't think anyone's worried
We're sorry
about
you
this
found
business.
this offensive. We carry items for diet."
Why does he do that? Why is he... Why do they pearl clutch about small businesses? It's like, dude, you would do this to a leftist business in like 2 seconds. And your justification would be, well, they do it. But you've done it before. You did it before that. So what are you talking about?
Diabetic, celiac, people with celiacs, vegan, and of course have many indulgent items as well. Lovato would then go on to double down.
I realize that I'm not actually NB, just androgynous, but I'm okay with that too. Yeah, I mean, it could move around, it can be fluid, it can sit there, you know what I mean?
Claiming that their service was horrible. She continued, the whole thing was triggering and awful. You can carry things for other people while also caring for another percentage of customers who struggle daily just to step foot in your store.
Okay, so here we go. What if Demi Lovato was just having a bad day? Like, what does this have to do with being non-binary? Even if all of this is incorrect, what does this have to do? Nothing.
Hey, I'm sure it's a real struggle for a multimillionaire to get a frozen yogurt. Excuse me, let me look around for the world's tiniest violin to play for Demi Lovato. The actor then added, you can find a way to provide an environment for all people with different needs, including eating disorders, one of the deadliest mental illnesses, only second to ODing. By the way, that statement is that's about her. She claims that...
Wait, her? Oh, I forgot that he was misgendering. I was like, who are we talking about?
That statement is about her. She suffers from mental illness, like many people do, and she did OD. Don't make excuses. Just do better.
Wait, what? Okay.
Now, a month after this, Lovato shared a video to Twitter claiming she's non-binary and wants to use they/them pronouns. She states, living in the fourth dimension means existing consciously in both time and space.
Well, I don't know what that means either, dude, but I don't know. But I don't think it means that Demi Lovato isn't a valid person. I don't... Who knows what living in the fourth dimension means? I don't know.
But for me...
But that's irrelevant.
It means having conversations that
like
transcend typical...
The fourth dimension is time, yeah.
Discourse. I want to take this moment to share something very personal.
Well, space-time, right?
With you. If it's very personal, we don't need to know. There's this culture of oversharing.
I mean, it's personal, we don't need to know. What are you talking about? This literally, it's personal, but it needs to, it's what? If your pronouns are changing so that you're more comfortable, other people need to know that. Like, what? What do you mean? Why is he so fucking stupid? Like, what? What if you got, it's like getting married and having your last name change and then not sharing that last name change with fucking anybody. And then like, wouldn't you be annoyed that people were using the wrong name? Desklang, thanks for the 3 months. He is very dumb.
That is really a Gen Z thing.
What?
We don't...
What are you talking about? You have a YouTube channel. He's talking about what? I can't believe it. You have a YouTube channel, Jeremy. You could keep all of this to yourself. What are you talking about?
Need to know every little thing about you. We don't care. This isn't you being quirky and vulnerable. This is you using these types of things for internet clout.
Internet clout.
She continues, over the past year and a half, I've been doing some healing and self-reflective work. Really? And though I've worked...
What's the skepticism on that?
And through this work, I've had the revelation that...
I was going to say, Demi Lovato's a millennial. Like, isn't Demi Lovato like my age? How old is Demi Lovato? How old are you, friend? 28 years. So younger than me, but only a little bit. Only a wee bit.
That I identify as non-binary. I mean, as young Crip said, I'm not sure many people had that in question given the haircut you have. The actor then adds, I feel this best represents the fluidity I feel. Okay, well, that's good. Look, you're literally not harming anybody. Good for you. I just don't believe Demi Lovato.
Why? What? Why? What? Who cares? What is it? Wait, what is your... What is with the idea that you get to choose the truthfulness of someone's gender? I don't understand. Like, just be like, okay, cool. Like, why get so fucking butt mad about it? It's so weird. It is so weird that Jeremy is mad about this.
In another one, after writing, she's so happy. Yep, I'm all about my pronouns now. I don't believe you. Her video, of course, she's been trending all day on Twitter. Who could possibly think of a reason why a celebrity would take such a low-risk position to come...
Wait, what? Wait, why does it have to be a risky position? I don't understand the idea. What's the relationship between any idea you could possibly have and how much of a fucking dice roll it might be. Like, what? What does that mean? If it's there's only a 5% chance this lands. Maybe this means it's gonna be pretty wicked, pretty cool person. Like, what? I have no fucking clue why he's like, well, you didn't like shoot your shot here. Yeah, it looks like it failed again there. Oh well. Oh well. If you're just seeing this video, okay, you gotta leave. You gotta get out of here. There you go. Yeah. Close the program. So it's got to be something with the flaggies because the other version is very stable. It's got to be. So I'll just open the other one. Look at you guys rolling. Look at you guys rolling over there. Wow, dude. Okay. Going back to the old corn. Going back to the older corn. Ace. Pew. Pride. Pew. Non-binary finery. Pew. Here we go. Asexuals at the top? I don't care where it was. It's just now they are. The ancient prince of trolls has been a real douchebag and has closed mind to long-distance relationships as he is an ancient tea prince and cannot open his mind to 21st century encounters. Pretty strange. Pretty strange. Androgen flag? Oh, tag sprite painter or something like that. Anyway.
Come out and get a 5 million free views. Who could possibly have foreseen this? At number 1, now currently trending, or was number 2 trending in the entire world? I think that...
Is he just mad that someone's getting attention? I don't understand
Demi
how he
Lovato is
operates.
queer baiting. I think she's using this to garner clout and take away the conversation around real members of that community. Let's see. Nobody really cares. Don't care. Who cares? Glory Hound. Here's Vosh. I mean, if Vosh is agreeing with you, you know exactly where you land. You know, they know full well of cancel culture, and they're going to go because of this. They looked straight into the storm and said, bring it on. Who's going to cancel you for having such a innocuous position of being non-binary? As long as you don't, like infringe on anyone else's rights, this is the biggest nothing burger in history.
Then why are you... Small dick energy. Jeremy. You can't always make content about how you don't give a shit about anything. I can't imagine a fucking weaker person than Jeremy Hambley, dude. Like, what a fucking, like... Oh, what is the... What do I want to look... what's the term I'm trying to find here? Like, he's just like fucking... He brings us up... The only reason he's talking about this is because Demi Lovato is a fucking celebrity. It's just clickbait. It's so fucking smelly and slimy. Like, he's a slug.
I imagine, like, if one of my friends came to me and was like, oh,
One of your
I've just
friends.
I'm really afraid to tell you this. I'm non-binary. I would say, okay, so what? I mean, well, you could pretty much say that for just about any member of the LGBTQ community. It's no longer stunning and brave.
What is? It doesn't have to be brave, dude. Ah, ah. How doesn't he understand that it is hard for people to do a thing, and that if you are confided in as one of the, and I have been confided in by many people, not just Hannah, although she's definitely the closest person to me that's ever confided in me about anything like this. She certainly wasn't the first, nor will she be the last, nor was she the only trans woman to ever do it. Like, it's incredibly hard for people to do stuff like that. Because of their environment. Like they might have a shitty family. If someone is coming out to you, Jeremy, which I fucking doubt that's ever happened to you, but if someone's coming out to you, it means they care. It means they care about your opinion, and they're reaching out for support because they feel as though they need it. And the reason they feel as though they need it is literally the content you make all the time. I don't understand how you don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense. It evades all common sense for you to assume that there's this like round of applause anytime anybody comes out. And like the reason that people will show support to someone like Demi Lovato is not because they're a celebrity. It's because it helps normalize it. So it's a big sort of like celebration of non-binary people in general, or in the case of Elliot Page that you also fucking whinged about. When he came out as I'm a trans man. I'm not just like a lesbian. I have decided that doesn't fit with me. I don't really feel femininity in the way I feel it. I this makes me more comfortable. You whinged about that too. And you used she pronouns for someone who isn't a woman and said as much. And, like, you just whined about it. Like, and people celebrated that, again, because it's a celebration of the trans community and the normalization furthering people. No, like, I don't think anyone is under the illusion that Elliot Page has, like, a rough life day to day insofar as the way that, like, most people experience having a rough life. And Elliot Page is the first one to say that in his statement was like, hey, I know I come from immense privilege and I'm much safer than most trans people. And so it's not like that, you know, it's not this like transcendent act that I'm doing, but I want everybody to know that the way I want to live and how I want to be talked about and talked to, and it just helps everybody else, and I want to support them, and I want to, and that's it. That's like fucking, that's all of it. I don't know why you would get upset about that at all. Ever. About anybody doing anything like that. Like, what is just a name change? Hey, my name is, I don't know, instead of Demi Lovato, it is Shemi Lovato. I don't know if that's a name. Like, would you still fucking give a shit? It doesn't have to be stunning and brave. It's so weird. So weird. Did you ever talk about things he's liked or is passionate about? He started out with a Magic the Gathering thing, but then he was such a fucking creep that he got kicked out of the MTG community. And since then, he's just been angry online as his wife goes and gets pizza with me.
To come out. I don't understand. So you've been a woman your whole life, and now you just thought, hop on a trend. Yeah, I think that's exactly what she does. Rams Paul says, identify as base 16. Yeah, I mean, good for them. Person who uses term California sober is coming out as nothing authentically indecisive, reading off of a cue card. Literally reading off of a cue card. Here's Donovan saying, when you have a haircut like that, you don't need to make a video on how you're non-binary. Everyone already knows. I just, here's mine. Please forget that I tried canceling a mom and pop yogurt shop in a state crushed by lockdowns, and instead call me stunning and brave for a decision statement that requires zero bravery and zero sacrifice. Also, please buy my stuff or listen to my crappy podcast or whatever.
Is this Jeremy going through Twitter and just being like, look, please look at the retweets, bros. These comments contradict each other? Yes.
I don't think we need to keep giving these type of people participation trophies.
It's not. What are you? What is? I don't understand. No one's asking for a participation trophy. Nobody's really asking for that. They're just asking for you to shut the fuck up and use the correct pronouns. That's all that's happening there. That's all that's happening there. I'm losing my fucking mind, chat. I'm losing my fucking mind. Okay. All right, back to it. I really think I should have been high for this.
The idea that people are coming out and saying how proud they are of what? Of what exactly? Exactly how much bravery did it take for them to come out?
So, okay, all right. Since you asked, Jeremy, I shall answer, as yet again, Daddy has to talk to his son. All right. Even though I don't want to acknowledge him, but I will, okay? All right. And by the way, tell your wife when we get pizza next, I'm not really into pineapple, and so I think we're going to order like something with a little more veggies on it instead next time, okay? So let your wife know. I would text her, but my phone died. So as far as like why is it something to be proud of? You'll text her? Oh, okay. I didn't know you had her number too. That's cool though. It's not stunning or brave or any of that fucking meme bullshit. I don't know why you're so stuck on that. Someone that comes out says they are proud to be that thing because pride in a otherwise denigrated facet of subculture or marginalized group that you are a part of is a way to show solidarity to the other members of that group and to show intersectionality towards people outside of the group that you're within, in the broader sort of idea of pride. And pride itself is, and Jeremy probably doesn't understand why you can't say white pride and why that's any different from saying black pride or something like that, because he's got brain scorpions. But it's about a reclamation of the idea that your status isn't diminished within society for being a thing. Whatever is inherent to you. And Jeremy would immediately reply, I hope he would immediately reply, because it would make sense for his brain to do this. If he was quick-witted at all, he would say, no, here, lefty. But you say it's bad to be white and a man, and it's like, I'm that. So anyway, I guess we'll finish this stupid fucking video. Hey, Defeater and Lunos, how you doing?
I'm genuinely asking, what
I genuinely answered.
backlash did Demi Lovato, a member of the Hollywood weirdo
Mikey's here. Holy shit.
cult, really, what percentage of her future jobs would she be putting on the line
Their future
for this? Exactly zero. Demi Lovato, DMX's OD scared me. It could have been me. Wow, Demi, way to make it about you. How about this? Demi Lovato's frozen yogurt feud.
What does this have to do with
Demi Lovato apologizes.
So
it was
silly.
the most hilarious apology ever. I'm human and I talk about my struggles and I'm
You didn't get the raid notif? I didn't. I get Mal and Win. Oh, I did get one of my activity feed just now. That's it. It's the whole thing.
passionate, so I'm sorry that I got the messaging wrong. That's not an apology where I'm from. And she
What?
also, if you look into it, punched one of her backup dancers. back in the day. She's had a long history of being just an awful person. I wish her the best in staying sober, obviously. But no, you aren't stunning and you aren't brave. You're just hopping on a trend.
It's so frustrating, dude. You're not stunning and you're not brave. Who says anything about that? Yeah, so Demi Lovato is non-binary. I'm done with Jeremy. He's so fucking... Like, he's just so fucking boring, dude. He's just so fucking boring, dude. You're not stunning. Say something different than the thing you just said a second ago. Say, like, another sentence other than the one you've said this time. What are Demi's pronouns now? They, them. They and them. Yep, it's literally they're no angel. Yes, he is. So, anyway, Jeremy. TheQuartering. 2 things. Number 1. You're fucking stupid. That's the whole critique. Number 2. Tell your wife I don't want pineapple on the next pizza we get, okay? Just tell her. Actually, addendum. Number 3. Pee in the toilet. I don't want to have to smell that when we're upstairs, okay? It seeps up. Like... The vent in the bedroom goes straight down to the basement. I don't know if it's like part of the old construction of the house or whatever. I just don't like it, okay? I'm not a fan of it. Thank you. That's the end of the video.